Hey my subbies, welcome back to my channel, and as usual it's the girl Max One, and I'm just bringing you guys another video of how I make my Christmas black cake. So I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I'm wishing you guys a Happy New Year when it comes. Yeah, long life, prosperity, enough money. Yeah, may all of your dreams and goals become a reality. So guys, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna soak our fruits them. But me never get to soak my fruits for like 2-3 months, so I'm just gonna be doing it the quick and easy way. So I'm gonna be adding some star anise and like a cinnamon stick to my mixture, and then I'm just gonna be adding all my fruits. I didn't really add any red cherries, but you can add red cherries to yours if you like them. Yeah, so just gonna be adding the mixed fruits, some currants, some prunes. Yeah, that all works. You could have added some like cashew or almonds or stuff like that if you wanted fruits. So I'm just going plain today. So I'm just going to be adding everything together, and I'm going to be pouring my red label wine, and that's Jamaican red label wine and Jamaican white rum to the mix. I'm just going to let it marinate. So I just let mine marinate for about 10 days. Yeah. So I'm just going to be boiling mine on the stove top to get it more, rich and everything incorporated, guys. Trust me, it's gonna taste like this was like brewing for like a couple months. Well, trust me. So this is a quick and easy way to do it if you never have time to store your fruits for a long period of time. Yeah, you just do this quick and fast and just boil it over the stove. So in the meantime, I just go and grate some breadcrumbs, because I love breadcrumbs in my cake. You can add crackers too. You can just break up the crackers, or you can just use regular flour. It's all up to you guys. I just do it this way. So I'm just gonna be boiling it now on the stove. So I'm gonna be adding some red wine to mine, while it's on the stove boiling. I'm just gonna be prepping the other ingredients, guys. So for multitask. So just make sure all of the mixture is soaked in the wine and the rum, and just bring it to a boil. I just boil it for like 15 minutes tops. You don't need to boil it out for too long. So that's the star anise and the cinnamon stick. Nice and rich. Lord Jesus, it smells nice. All the neighbors, they must smell this. Just make sure to stir occasionally, because you don't want nothing sticking to your pot, or burning. So just stir it occasionally. And when it's done, you just turn off the stove and let it cool. So I'm gonna be blending that mixture. So now I'm just gonna be weighing out my butter and my sugar, guys. So I'm gonna be using like 16 ounces of butter, which is like 1 pound of butter. And I'm also gonna be using some brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you prefer, but I like brown sugar. So normally you will weigh out like 16 ounces of sugar as well, because everything like should be matching the butter. So but for me, I'm just gonna be weighing out about 10 ounces or so. I don't want it to be too sweet. May I try to cut down on the sugar, lad. So I'm just add 10 ounces. You can add your 16 ounces if you prefer, because remember the fruits are gonna be sweet and all of that. So that's my grated breadcrumb, guys. I like to grate my breadcrumb from scratch. So I'm just gonna be creaming the butter and the sugar So you're just gonna cream it until it gets nice and white and fluffy. You know the drill already. And I'm gonna be adding 8 eggs. Yeah, I don't think I need more than 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna be using 8 eggs. I don't want it to be too light, so yeah, I'm using 8 eggs. 8 is good enough, guys. And I'm just gonna be adding a tablespoon of lemon zest. Yeah, just grate on 1 lemon, grate the skin off of the lemon, right? Just gonna be kind of breaking up my eggs a bit, and then I'm gonna be adding my eggs slowly. Yeah, like a small amount at a time, so like 1 egg at a time to the mixture, and then you're gonna mix. Don't over mix though. Just want it nice and fluffy. And if you don't have a hand mixer, you can always use your hands. Yeah, you know, so my grandmother used to make it just mix with on a nice wooden spoon. So I'm gonna be using the juice of 1 lemon as well. And you know me, I have to add a little bit more zest because it never really look enough. Yeah, so I'm adding the lime juice to the mixture, and I'm just gonna mix. Yeah, just fold it in. You don't need to over mix, guys. Just go and cut and fold. And I'm gonna be adding, so you can add in baking powder, mixed spice, and cinnamon powder. So guys, if you're gonna be using like the self-rising flour, which I'm using that, so I'm not gonna be using any baking powder. But if you're using regular counter flour, you will need to add baking powder. So I'm just weighing out my dry ingredients right there, and I'm using like 8 ounces of flour and 8 ounces of breadcrumb. So I'm just going half and half. You can add a little bit more flour. You can probably use like 9 ounces of flour and like the 8 ounces of breadcrumbs, or vice versa. And just mix that in. Mix it in, and you can add your cinnamon powder and your nutmeg, your mixed spices, guys. You can mix all of that in the dried ingredients, but you know me, that's a fling and dash. Yeah, there's no wrong or right way. So I'm just adding everything slowly, all my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients, and just mix. Cut and fold, cut and fold. And I need a rigorous mixing, yeah, guys. Just cut and fold. Yeah, I can smell it. It smells nice. So guys, and then now you're gonna be adding your browning. So you can add your browning or whatever to make it have a darker, richer color. So now I'm just gonna be blending my boiled fruits. Not really blending, I'm gonna be chopping up my fruits, just kind of puree with a little bit of chunks. Well, you can blend yours smoothly if you like, but because I wanna feel like, you know, little kind of bite size of the fruits, yeah, just blend it on slow just to chop it up. You can do it however you want it. Some people like tasting the actual fruit, some people don't, so it's all about preference. And I'm gonna be adding some vanilla to that. So there it is. And I'm gonna be adding the allspice and my cinnamon powder now, guys. So yeah, if you don't want to do it like this, you can add all of the dried ingredients together and just mix thoroughly. But yeah, either way, it's gonna be incorporated. Yeah, this is just how me do it. So now I'm gonna just cut and fold, but make sure to mix thoroughly. Make sure everything is mixed. Mix, mix, mix. So guys, some people like to see the cake a bit darker than some, so you will know how to add your browning if you need more or less browning. If you want it to be just a nice dark color, you had like 2 tablespoons. If you want it to be very, very dark, you can add, yeah, 2 more tablespoons. You know, me just eyeball it. You know, Jamaican, I love measure nothing, you know, man. Me not really like measure, really. Me just, yeah, just eyeball it. And me alone, or sometimes when I use like, try to use precise measurement, it's like the thing come like it's spoiled. It just turn out better to me when I just fling and dash. Yeah, and just eyeball it. I don't know why. Well, I hope this one turn out good, guys. So I'm just gonna be adding some nutmeg extract. If you wanted, you could just use the regular nutmeg and just grate about a teaspoon of nutmeg. And I'm gonna be adding a little bit more white rum to the mix. And cut and fold. Just mix it in. So if it needs a little more browning, guys, remember you can add, but don't add too much. It might make the cake a little bit bitter. So yeah, just mix, mix, mix. So leave it in the comments, guys. Do you like making your own Christmas cake or black cake, or you prefer to just buy it from someone who is selling the cake? Right, so now it's ready to bake, guys. You make sure you grease your pan, or you use your parchment paper or whatever. I just use some butter and flour. I mean, I have no parchment paper. Yeah. So this gave me about 4 cake, guys. Yeah, about 45 minutes in the oven, and voila, somebody cut a little piece already. My God, it's not even cool yet. Yes, guys, ready? Yes, watch a nice cake. Watch a suspect suspect trying to slice a piece of cake while videoing. Oh my God, it's so juicy and nice. It's gummy. Look at the rich cake, guys. Make sure to try that one, guys. And thank you for watching. Bye.